aka Gamer Zeus. We're doing another video on Ravendawn. This time we're going to go step by step through learning the ropes to one of the early quests in the game. As always, my streams and videos are dedicated to Extra Life, so anything I make from them will go directly to Extra Life. So it's part of the Children's Miracle Network, helps children with long-term conditions such as cerebral palsy, cancer, end-stage renal disease, and all the funds go towards them. It helps to get them things like puzzles and games and things. It also helps get specialized equipment if they might be able to not be hospital bound but maybe come home. It can help with those kind of things. It also looks into research for the various conditions, and it's a great thing. 50% of everything I make, rounded up, goes directly to Extra Life, and then the other 50% just goes towards maintenance of my equipment and paying registration of software, everything. I actually pay more into that myself, so I don't make any money off the channel myself. We're going to get started now and get going. Like I said, we're going to be doing Learning the Ropes 2, which is the quest right after the Crafting for Rewards in the Dwarves. And you do pick that up pretty much as soon as you finish Crafting for Rewards. You get Learning the Ropes, which asks you to speak to Lieutenant Link at the crossroads outside of Ravencrest. So we're going to start there. Let me get back into the game. There we go. And we are again playing my my character that I have specifically for this. So we're going to go out here by hitting F to get through the gate, and then up there, go across there, and we're out. Now as you see, there's a circle right there in the mini map. That's where we need to go. Now be advised that when it comes to some of these quests, that circle is not always 100% accurate. Sometimes you got to look above or below the circle to find the actual person you need to find, but it's generally in that near locale that you want to go. Like, there's Lieutenant Link. He's almost exactly on it this time, though. And you talk to him.
Our reports were wrong. We never stood a chance. These wounds will heal. Those damn hook-masked bandits. They've terrorized the north by the dawn.
Generally
That's
want to
good
take
to hear.
the top selection unless there's
captains are killed,
more than two.
The bandits will be leaderless. They'll surely tear each other apart in the... Agreed, friend. But sometimes the good outweigh...
And then he's going to do a cutscene here. It's going to show you the stronghold where you have to go take on Captain Krug, and where he basically exists. He's right there at the end of the steps.
His camp is northwest of here, filled with his bloodthirsty cronies. You'll have to cut them big as an ogre and just as good. Your main of the fort is packed with bandits.
And they gives you a couple of potions to help you out. If you look at your inventory after the last quest, you got a copper chain which you can put on, and you created the mystic staff, so you don't need the Lydian staff anymore. And there we go. Now, to give yourself a little bit better chance to, I would say you start with a few of these infusions, and you only infused it once for the quest earlier. I would recommend infusing a little bit more. Now you need 600 to infuse it again, which would be 60 of these. So we'll take the 38 soulbound ones, and then we still need 22 of the others. So we're going to... Oh, that's not a soulbound. Okay. And so we'll go here. You drag it to split it. 22. And then close this. Now it made a separate stack of 22. So now between the two of them, See, now you've got 8 attack on your Mystic Staff. And if you put another 1,500 in, which would be 150 of those, you could go up another level. Now, don't worry about wasting your infusions on your lower level equipment, because you can actually infuse this into higher level equipment as you get it and not waste those infusions. They have a cumulative effect. But this way we've increased my attack to 8 with the Mystic Staff. It's a two-handed weapon, so it goes up 2 per, it's 1 per. And it did cost silver to do. So remember that it does cost you silver to do these things. And we're going to go over here to do the quest. And here's the stronghold. It's really easy to find. Oh, and I think I leveled up too. Let me double check. I did. I leveled up on the previous quest, and I didn't spend those points. So I'm going to make sure to put my points in intelligence, because I'm a spellcaster. Later on I'll add some to vitality to give me more hit points. And double check my skills. I do have 3 skills available, so I'm going to grab a another healing skill from my second archetype. And I still have 1 point available, but I don't have anything I want to buy for 1 at this time. I'm going to move that up to my bar where I keep my healing skills to go. Now, you see these little hatchets. Anytime you see them, stop and go ahead and gather some wood, because it'll add it to your wood cutting skill. And if you're a carpenter, you can use it to create wooden things like your staves. And if you're not a carpenter, you can sell this wood at the auction house once you get 1,000 reputation or more. And that's a great way to make a little bit of money. They're always in demand. Let's see. You'll find that it's better to use your plots on either your property or your community plot to grow trees later on to get more wood cutting and more actual wood if you want to do this a lot. But that doesn't mean you don't want to keep collecting the wild, because some of these wood in the wild are better. Now, right now we're supposed to kill Captain Krug, so we're going to go in this way. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a shortcut right here. It lets you go up. Oh, that's right, it doesn't come out here, but it does go down here. There we go. Oh, we want to go back up. There. Up. There. I hate hitting that down. Have to climb. There we go. Come out here. We want to get up on the wall, which is I'm using tab targeting. There we go. Heal myself a little bit. If you're in a party, you can select your party member to be healed and then hold down the space bar to heal yourself. See, now I get on the wall there and climb up here. Go here to get to go ahead and give me a flash heal this time. Sometimes right after you climb the steps, it takes a second for abilities to activate. I got legacy level 11, so I can go ahead and give myself 2 more intelligence. And it's giving me 2 points to spend. I could take a fire ability, or I could save it up to get that one later on. I'm going to save it. Go ahead and close my. Oh, wait, let's look at also my reputation panel. I've got 398 reputation. Can't do anything till you get at least 500, and you need 1,000 to use the auction house. Okay, we're going to go across the front gate here, and we're going to get to Captain Kruig. Try to keep him at a distance. And there. And that kills Captain Kruig, and it says, find and obtain Kruig's gold hook mass located in a chest somewhere underneath. So first we're going to start with him. This is the next step in the quest. Myself a quick flash heal. And we're coming back down over here. Go ahead and use my Dawn's Light to heal myself. Okay, now the hook mask is in here. And I'm going to go downstairs. Light. Let's see if I remember. Actually, it's down below, if I remember correctly. Sometimes your tab targeting actually targets one of them that's further away, so you gotta hit it a couple times. Or you can right click on them to target them. Let's see here. There we go. And then here is where you should find the sparkly chest that has this hook mask. There you go. This hook mask is there. And now you gotta go back and talk to Lieutenant Link. And you gotta watch the cooldowns of some of your abilities. That's why I'm not using that little machine gun thing all the time. It has a bit of a cooldown on it. As you see, there's one of those hatchets for your gathering. Go. You will eventually get a MOA that you can ride that'll let you go a little bit faster, but that's after, I believe it's Learning the Ropes 3. This is Branded Breakdown, which is part of Learning the Ropes quest line. We're going back to Link, which is, where is he? Well, like I said, you always want to kind of gather those as you can. There's Link.
Report, adventurer. Oh, well done.
Another cutscene. This is going to show you the next stronghold.
Captain Boone's camp is to the northeast,
It's
heavily
northeast.
fortified. However, good. Running low on potions yet?
It gives you some more potions. Notice I don't really use them because I have a healing archetype as my second archetype. Here's the now ignore that one, that doesn't give you anything useful. And you can, of course, skip the hatchets. I just force a habit for me. Okay, we want to go to this second mound here and go to this steps and then this steps here. Said sometimes when you climb the steps, it takes a second before it lets you do anything. And here's where you're going to be the captain. Takes a little bit to kill him. And then it says go back to talk to the Full Metal Alchemist, and you can optionally bring the hook mask cell key to Private Ryan. So first we're going to go ahead and do the Full Metal Alchemist. He's in here. Talk to him.
By the dawn. Never sneak up on an alchemist. That's because I'm an alchemist. A rock, for lost bandits, soldiers, kings, tyrants, all the same. Good. Here, I was making these potions.
And he gives you some more potions. Now, you need to exit out here. And we now want to go down. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where the down is. Oh, yeah. It's up here, I think. No, it's not up there. That's right. For the optional key, there's two ways you can go about that. You can fight old Kruig again. And if you hit R, which is what the things I did, you do like 10% more damage, but it burns more mana. There it is. That's what I wanted. Let's go and heal ourselves first. I'm going to go and use one of the healing potions too. Just because I didn't want to wait. Now when you look at these lines, it automatically summons bad guys, so be ready. And you see the big circle here, this is where you need to go to turn in the key to Sergeant Ryan. Up, over. And there's Sergeant Ryan right there.
Thank the dawn. I thought I would be taught. There were others with me. We all knew the risks. Upon job.
There you go, and now you got to return to Lieutenant Link. And you got a couple ways to return to Link. You can go the relatively easy way, in my opinion, which is to go back this way. Or this links back up to the other citadel. But this is, like I said, this shorter route. And I just got to be remember you're going to go up against Captain Kruig again. So okay. I mean, not Captain Kruig, but the other captain here. Captain Boone. There we go. And go ahead and hit myself with a heal again. If you don't have the healing archetypes, you can use the potions to heal yourself up. you go. So this is a little bit quicker than going to the other citadel and back up, but only a little bit. We're going to go back to Lieutenant Link.
Yes. Truth be told, I did not. That's all. Like, you don't look so great. That potato sack is barely
Then he asks
protecting
you
your
what
guts.
kind of armor you want to do.
If you want durability against physical attacks, then plate
And I'm
armor
going to
is
choose
the way
cloth
to go.
because I'm a
I can spare
spellcaster.
you the components from my regiment's wares, and the rest is up to you. You don't know how to craft. That's great. Even with your new...
And then to finish it, you need to actually take the materials he just gave you, which if you look in your quest list, he gave you some simple cloth and some coarse thread to make a piece of plain armor. Now then you can go down this way. Oh, it. There we go. Kill the boar. The end of this particular quest line is after you do all this. Let's see. As you remember, there's where Jansen's is. You actually basically have to go back to Ravencrest, I should say. Like I said, you always want to look for hatchet and pickaxe symbols because they'll let you gather. Later on, you'll look for fishhook symbols too for the same reason. Over here is the Weaver. This is going to help you make armor. For cloth armor anyway. And see, this is your quest one. It's a piece of shade cloth armor. It just takes one of each for the quest one, but later on I believe it takes a little bit more. And again, just like when you made your weapon, you're going to hit either the one or click here. Every time you go into the crafter, these hotkeys change. And you just finished the quest line. And then that takes you on to Learning the Ropes 3. Now you do want to remember to go ahead and see it. Got rid of those pieces. You want to go back and equip by right-clicking. And you can get rid of the Lydian because Lydian's useless. You can also open up your supply bags now because they give you a few goodies. You also got a ring that increases your might. You actually want attack power more than might with a staff, so I wouldn't switch to that one, even though it increases your might by 2. My recommendation would be to keep the other one if you're a spellcaster. Then you got some other goodies here, but while you're at it, you might as well go into your armor and see that it takes 25 to level up, so that's 3 of these basically, or 1 of these and 1 of these. So we're going to go ahead and grab, let's see, there's the soulbound ones. Always use the soulbound ones first. 3. And that's gonna, then the next stage is 100, so I need basically 10 more. There we go. The soulbound ones. increasing my defense. And then the next step is 250, so I need basically 25 more. That's 12. The Warbound Infusing is worth 20. So that's, and then we need 11 more. So I keep double clicking. More. And I don't think we have enough to upgrade anymore. Yeah, because we need 60 more and we only have 20. So now we've got 4 defense and we still have 8 attack. And we could put more in our thing, but we don't have 150. So it's not worth it right now. That gives us that. Now, for money, when you're done with a lot of your quests, you're going to see things like broken things that are normal, shattered weapons, and stuff. And you're going to want to collect on them. You know, things like this, arachnid ichor, and lesser poison extract, things that you picked up while you were out questing. You want to go to one of the junk dealers to turn that in. If you hadn't figured that out yet. Now the junk dealer here in Ravencrest is right next to the priest temple there. Right up here. Yeah. Say I want to see your shop, and then you can sell pieces of junk. If it sells here, it's not worth keeping. So just go ahead and just sell it. Don't worry about keeping it. And you can go through it. It only does one quality level at a time, but you shouldn't have any higher quality right now. You can either use the scroll bar to change the qualities to check, or you can exit and enter it, and each time you enter, it'll go to the lowest quality that you have something to sell. And if you don't have anything, it'll be empty. Okay. Now also, good place to remember is your bank. This is the bank. And you want to drop off things you're not using here. Now, unlike a lot of games, this one doesn't automatically open up your inventory when it opens the bank. I usually unload my spare wood that I'm not using. The necklace or the ring I'm not using, and I keep my infusions here. I do most of my infusing later on. Now you see we got some wine and beer, which are like quick heals. I'm gonna drop the wine off for give myself more room, and then I'm going to right click on the beer and add it to my ability bar. That's how you add stuff to the ability bar. And I'm going to drag it because I put all my alcohol stuff over here. This is a quick cure, so I'll put it over here. You see I've got vodka here. It actually increases my regeneration for 20 minutes. So I've got it in a separate little section. I didn't even use it for this quest, but anyway, and that is Learning the Ropes 2. When I come back next time, it'll be Learning the Ropes 3. And oh, I didn't see. Someone asked me to restrict. Yep, and I will walk us through Learning the Ropes 3. But anyway, thank you for watching. As always, may all your rolls be criticals, or if they're fumbles, may they be epic in the retelling. Remember, Ravendawn is a free-to-play game, but you can become a patron for $7, $8 a month, which gets you priority in the queue to log in. If the queue is kind of bogged down, it makes craft gathering a little bit faster, and it allows you to use the waypoints without paying for them. Normally there's a silver cost on the waypoints, but you can do them for free if you've got a patron. And it's got a couple other perks that you can get. And you can find that out on Ravendawn's website. Don't forget to support Extra Life, which is again part of the Children's Miracle Network. I have actually started my new 2024 campaign. So if you look at the top of my screen, there's a really complex link. But you could go to extra-life.org and then look up participant ID 535312, and that will be my campaign, and you can donate directly to the campaign there. Or you can just subscribe or give bits on the channel, and that, like I said, 50% of that goes directly to Extra Life. This also includes the subscriptions I get for Amazon Prime members, because the value of the subscription is like $2.50. That'll and half of that will go to Extra Life. The other half of the $5 goes directly to, or the $5 value goes to Twitch or Amazon Prime, or however they split it up. But I get $2.50 of it, and so $1.50 of that will go to Extra Life. Thank you for watching, and have a great time. And in the immortal words of Stanley, Excelsior.